Welcome to the channel of Educate and Learn. In this particular video, we are going to study about performance management, performance appraisal, etc. First of all, the performance management is a continuous process of identification, measurement, developing performance in organization by linking each individual's performance and objectives to the organization's overall mission and visions. To the organization's overall vision and missions. Let us consider about the definitions of each of the components in the performance management. It is a continuous process. Since it is a continuous process, it is a never-ending process of setting the goals and objectives, linking it with the performances and giving and receiving the ongoing coaching and feedbacks, linking to mission and goals. Since the performance management requires the managers or employees to link themselves with the overall perspective and the activities carried out by the employees, the employee activities and outward linking with the performance of the overall company, the goals, and consequently it helps the organization gain a competitive business advantage. Performance management is creates a direct link between the employee performance and organizational goals, and it makes the employee contribution in the organizations. We have to take a note about that organization that is labeled as a performance management systems. However, there must be a distinguish between the performance management and performance evaluation. Performance appraisal is the ongoing process of evaluating the employee performance. Performance appraisal are reviews of employee performances over time. So appraisal is just one piece of performance appraisal. The term performance management and appraisal are sometimes used synonymously. The performance management has a business strategy rather than a tactical business process. As we have there is spoken concept between the executives in the company that better employee evaluation in managing the financial data and overall marketing management. These are all the functional aspects of the organization in which we have found that many companies have performance management as a human resource project, and as such it is delegated to the performance management as a tactic rather than a business strategy. Therefore, we will going to discuss about the performance management as a business strategy, which means the efforts needed to lead by the senior management team and have been full support from the board of the directors. As with any business strategy, there is a need of a defined policies, objectives. Performance management as a business strategy needs to be focused on the consistent execution of the company's strategic objectives, and it requires the knowledge of all these stakeholders, for example employees, contractors, suppliers, customers, and other key stakeholders, in executing the companies as a strategic objective and setting the accountability of it. Accountability means when a particular department has been set accountable with respect to the overall performance. The function is to evaluate whether the each and every aspects, starting from the production to finance, storage, marketing, and selling of the products, customer services, all have been performed with respect to the set goals, standards defined within each of them. Thus, there are two compelling data from that: strategy execution, which involves measurement, business process reengineering, because it is a continuous development. Employee engagement is involved in all these aspects. There must be a best practices involved in the industry, because when in the particular industry you see as a whole, there must be a strategic planning with respect to which the business is performed. When it comes to the particular evaluation, there is a knowledge management. Organization must develop a winning behaviors and critical skills, rewarding those who routinely achieve these stated objectives. For example, learning maps, hiring practices. There must be continuous feedback and accountability within which the purpose of the performance management are administrative purposes. It must be a documented business process because when each and every person must document their individual needs and demands. It must determine the promotion candidates. For example, when the time for appraisal or after a short duration time of example a quarter, half yearly or after 1 year, there must be a deserving candidates or their works must be seen in the results, determining transfers and assignments. This involves when the candidates are promoted to a particular designation or when for a few period of time the assignment is being shifted to another department. Identifying the poor performances, there must be a decision of retention or terminating. For example, when the contract is terminated, there must be the decision whether to retain the particular individual at the same terms and conditions. Deciding the layoffs, the termination and layoffs are there is a difference between it. The termination means with respect to the somewhat future period, but layoff has a immediate effect. Validate selecting criteria. The selection criteria validation means there will be a changes with respect to the current scenarios and seeing the particular batch of employees who have the same results or there is a particular pattern in the performances. Therefore, there is a need to validate it. Meeting the legal requirements. Legal requirement in terms of if there are arbitrators after the for example arbitration period of or probation period of 1 year, 6 months, or example 21 months, there must be a requirement to employ them and change their designations, their contracts, and the stipend has been changed with the salaries. Evaluating the training programs with respect to the progress of time. There will be personal planning. Personal planning involves by the HR management because they are directly related with this particular concept. When the managers are likely to get involved in all these things, then each and individual employee is being counseled so that any problem which has been arisen in it can be resolved, or it may lead to any transfer or a shifting of the assignments. Make reward or compensation management. This comes at the last moment. The developmental purpose of the performance appraisal are to provide a forum for the leadership to the help. This means that it will be providing a succession planning, a development of the employee within the organization, internal sources which involves when a particular employee has been increased from the rank of clerks to within a team and he can be the leader of that particular assignment. There is a prospectus of that particular employee that he will be selected as a future instructor or administrator. To improve the communication gap between the employers and those charged with the governance, the management. It allows the employee to discuss the concern directly with the concerned people because it reinforces the authority structure, which means that when the authority, the matrix from top management, lower management, business policy, occupational policy, corporate policy, implementing policy, departmental policies. All this have to be developed by the one level up organization personals and implemented by the others who are below the rank. Therefore, it reinforces this kind of authority structure. This is the main purpose of performance appraisal, and the employee must discuss the concerns with one another and one level up to their matrix, identifying the individual training needs, evaluating the goal achievement, assessing in the goal identification. First of all, the goal is identified with respect to what is to be achieved. Then identification. After identification, it involves the individual training needs. The training needs of the individual is assessed based on the capacity of each every other individual. This is a lengthy task which may take a few months in the beginning, but after that, as soon as the induction program is ended, there is identification, and after that, to recognize the individual performance. This involves that when there is a testing being done, particular examination within the organization is going on, the individual performance are recognized to identify the strength and weaknesses of a particular individual, based upon which a task has been assigned to them. This means that it is a particular forum, a platform on the basis of which identify the strength and weaknesses, to recognize the individual performances, assessing in goal identification, evaluate the achievements, identifying the individual training needs to determine the organizational training needs. There must be a coincidence between the training needs of an individual and that of the organization. First of all, individuals are trained so that they are able to perform the goals, duties, and functions of the organization, to improve the feedback systems and feedback to the leader for the help. Performance appraisal system is a focus on the performance appraisal and generation of ratings, whereas the of the performance management system has a focus on the performances. Performance appraisal focus on the emphasis of a relative evaluation of individuals, whereas in performance management system emphasis is given on the performance improvement of individual officers, that of his department, and team as a whole. Annual exercise through normally periodic evaluation are based in the appraisal system. Rewards and recognition for good performance is an important component, designed and monitored by the HR department. Appraisal is a system with deadlines, meeting inputs and outputs. Appraisal is work done throughout the year. Their work efforts, it will be reviewed at the end of the year. From the starting of the year till the end of the year, the work done by the particular employee or group is reviewed. Whereas in the case of performance management, there may be performance diaries at a particular period of interval. Performance management is a continuous process. These are the gaps within the period of which there is a developmental plans. Review is done, competence reviews, interim review. Interim review is done because when at the moment they are identified, they can make changes within it, so that the individuals can have a better understanding of their work way before the end review. It is performance management sets the goals, which means that goals are set up, and a particular amendment is done to all those courses when the particular review is done within the within a periods. Get set developmental plans. The plans has been set up and amendment has been made. Competency review. Competency review is done after the interim review and before the final review. Therefore, appraisal involves the review at the end of the year for the work done for whole of the year. But in the case of performance management, the work is reviewed after a particular period of time, which is called as interim review. Performance management is designed by the HR department, but it could be monitored by the respective departments themselves. Whereas the performance appraisal is designed by the monitored by the HR department only. Performance management, since it is assessed after a particular period, interim review, it may involve the involvement of a particular department. Performance management is a system with the deadlines, meeting input and outputs. Performance management is rewarding, but it may or may not be an integral part of it. But in the case of appraisal system, rewards and recognitions for good performance is an important component. There is a continuous planning in the management system with a quarterly periodical review discussions. But in the case of performance appraisal, only annual exercise review, normally periodical evaluations are done. In case of performance management, is used as an align employees' performance with those of the organization as a whole. But in the case of performance appraisal, it is a part of the performance management with which an employee contribution to the organization during a specified period of time. Defines the performances. Performance management defines the performance. It facilitates the performance. It encourages the performance with its the policies, departmental involvement, particular issues addressing. Whereas in the case of performance management, it only measures the performance, measurement, evaluation, and feedback on the performance is given at the year end. But whereas in the performance management, with the help of the interim reviews, it encourages the performance, it facilitates the performance management by identifying their mistakes way before the end of the year. In the knowledge economy, organizations rely heavily on their intangible assets. Consequently, performance management at the individual employee level is essential, and the business cases for implementing the performance system. Improve the employee performance is strong. Management time and efforts to increase the performance not only meets their goals, but it also decreases the turnover rates. How do we manage the performance within the organization? The most common part of the process and one with which we are most familiar is the process of the performance management or evaluation. The phrases of performance management appraisal are interchangeably used. Performance management is the process of identifying, measuring, managing, and developing the performance of the human resource in an organization. Basically, we are trying to figure out how well employees perform and then to ultimately improve the performance level. When used correctly, performance manages the systematic analysis and performance of performance of workers that we can improve over the time. Performance appraisal is a top-down assessment process. Appraisal is an annual appraisal is done in an annual appraisal meeting. Appraisal involves use of ratings. It is a monolithic process. It focuses on the quantitative objectives. It is often linked to pay. Appraisal is almost every time linked to the paying systems. Bureaucratic complex paperwork. Yes, definitely it involves paperwork because it is associated with the cost of the HR, the budget, the overalls, its estimations. It is owned by the HR department. The performance management is owned by the line managers. The documentation is kept at the minimum level. In case of managing the performances, it is less likely to be directly linked to the pay. Management is not directly linked to the paying systems. Management focuses on the values and the behaviors as well as the objectives. Management is a very flexible process. It ratings less common. Rating system are not there. No ranking systems are there. Performance management is a continuous review with one or more formal reviews, joint process to the dialogues. Therefore, performance management focus mainly on the achievement of the objectives. As a result, it differentiates the aspects such as being engaged in the producing results, which involves being means being busy should not necessarily be indicated that the results are not being produced. There may be times when employees seem to be very busy, but in terms of their performance, the results are in the contrast to what has been expected. The strategic performance appraisal provides much assistance in assessing the potentials of the employees. Thus, the performance appraisal directly leads the business to the overall achievements with the aspects and employees